So the topic is that Ketki is taking this decision without consulting to me, and how that is impacting. So I have to do this difficult conversation with the Ketki, and I have to give this message to him, message to her. So this is the topic. So we can start.
Okay.
So hi Ketki.
Hi Girish.
So we already had seen my calendar request that agenda is already I mentioned, right?
Right.
Okay. So I think you are well set for this meeting, right? You are okay.
Yeah, I do want to hear what you have to say.
So you are clear with my message. You are clear
Yeah, I
with my
got your
message,
agenda,
yeah.
but I am not really sure what you are trying to say with it. So maybe if you can
Yeah. Okay.
let me know what was your
Yeah,
exact
so-
concern regarding it.
Yeah, right. So Ketki, we have team of the 5 people, right?
Mhm.
So we all are taking the collaborative decision, right?
Mhm.
If we don't take all the processes are dependent on each other, right?
Mhm.
So I observe that in few cases, yeah, I'm not saying that your decisions are wrong,
Mhm.
but in few cases you take decision by your own,
Mhm.
and it is not shared with other, even it is not acknowledged to the other people. So
Mhm.
that is eventually impacting on the overall process, and people are feeling that maybe they will feel that I am biased, I am giving all liberties to you, and you can take your decision by own.
Mhm.
So this is impacting on our whole project. So what is your thoughts on this? What do you
Well,
think?
I don't really agree completely with
Mhm.
you, because for all the decisions or
Mhm.
whichever mails communication which I'm doing, I'm already looping you in. Okay, if you talk about not letting you know,
Mhm.
I think you are busy in meetings for the
Mhm.
entire day.
Mhm.
I cannot really wait for you to come and then acknowledge my decision, maybe the communication, and then send it out, because we are working
Mhm.
with shifts, and NAM people come only in the evening shift. So I cannot really wait till the next morning for you to come and see. But I think the decisions which I take are mainly based on the discussions which we do in the morning. So it's not something, which is I'm taking something differently. So I don't know why you're saying so, and if you can please let me know if there is one such thing which really has impacted, because
Yeah.
I don't really agree to it that you are not consulted on it.
Yeah. First of all, I will like to appreciate you, because the decision you are taking, you are always taking the correct decision, and that those decisions are always helping to our projects, right? I really appreciate you. I don't want to stop doing that from your side. You can do, you can continue it. But the thing is that, are you agree with me? Your decision, I always appreciate your decision.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yes.
you started with that that you are not really liking the way I'm working,
No, no.
in taking the decisions,
Yeah.
and now you're saying that you're appreciating me. So I'm a bit
No,
confused
the
about.
decision you are taking are correct.
Mhm.
Decision you are taking are correct. Our subject is different.
Mhm.
That you are taking decision without knowing to me. That is the difference. First of all, I will like to appreciate you that decision that you are taking are the correct,
Okay,
right?
thank you.
Right.
For that.
Yeah. That's what I want to. You can continue. You should continue that things.
Mhm.
But see, our culture is how is our culture. Your action is depend on the another person, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. So if another person is not aware of that thing, and my responsibility is to convey that message to him,
Right.
right? You are agree with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So if I am not aware of the some things, then it should my responsibility to convey the same message to him, and you also need to own this thing that you have to convey that message to me, right?
Yes, I agree, Girish, but the main concern, like I discussed, is I'm keeping you in all the communications.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm doing any communication without looping you in. The main concern what I have here is that when even we are discussing, and then I'm taking a decision. It is not that I'm, just not discussing with you and taking. And I think there is something related to the timings which we need to do. So, for example, if I'm getting where you're coming from, that okay, it might be that you're not able to review before I send it. So we really need to find out some way in which we can still you can review, like you can review the mails which I'm sending, so that you confirm if the approach which we are going to follow is what we can continue with. But then for that we really need to come to some conclusion of how can we manage the shift. Otherwise this is going to continue.
I think you and me both are on the same page.
Mhm.
We want to discuss, right? You want to convey me message, right? I want to listen you, right? But there is a barrier, that the time,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I want what I have one idea. Do you have any idea that how can we avoid this barrier? How can we match our times?
So I would say that I think we are already discussing this. So I was not really aware that in spite of this discussion you are really feeling that this is a concern, but now that you have already voiced your concern, I would say that we should maybe so I generally send out mails in the evening. So if you can maybe what I can do is I can share, you are not there in the evening, so what I can do is I can send a mail, maybe a draft version to you, or maybe I can drop in a mail, but then for that maybe if you can check in the evening your mails if it is possible, then I think we can work this out somewhere.
This is a good one thing. I agree with you. And there is one more another add on to this. There is one more solution from my side, that we have the calendars, right? You can book my calendar. Although I am in the evening shift and you are in the morning shift, you may book my calendar in between 2 to 3, where I can come earlier. Yeah, if it is possible for you, then we can do this. And in between the evening shift, I will also review the draft, and then in between 2 to 3, we all will discuss this thing. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay.
Let's do that and see how things work.
So now you are aware that the things were not going well, right? We need to implement and we need to streamline this, right? We need to streamline this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So henceforth, this is agreement in between both of us that you will send me the draft and you will schedule the calendar request based on the my looking at the my calendar, right? And we'll fix this issue. Okay. 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 Thanks. Thanks, Ketki. Thanks for your support and cooperation.